conservative zone. What are we starting?
Yeah. Welcome to the
Oh, hey.
conservative zone, everybody. I'm the man of the hour, Michael Wadsworth, and this is my good beta Democrat friend that's gonna be shit during the. He's gonna bring up stupid points, and I'm gonna pwn him every time. Ramses Garcia, welcome to the show.
Michael, are you comfortable with your gender?
No. Yeah, that's
Did
what
you
I
put
thought.
uh
That's what I fucking thought. Shut up.
I guess you just pwned me right there.
All right, this has been a good bit. What do you have planned for this week, Ramses?
This week? Um, well, I've dropped out of my Japanese classes already.
That's right.
Um, yeah, like assignments were due and they weren't done. And I was like, you know what? There's a third option here.
You could have just done that. Was it an intro Japanese class?
Yeah, it was like the kindergarten level or whatever.
God. I mean, I never took you for someone that wanted to learn Japanese, so I just kind of assumed you weren't going to stick with the class.
All right.
You
Why is it?
have to be a certain kind of incel to want to learn Japanese.
I mean, it's a cool language. I'll learn it at some point, but I think other languages are more important and cooler to me right now.
Like what, Dutch?
Spanish, Latin, Greek, Hebrew.
You already know Spanish, it's cheating.
Well, that's a good start.
I'm going to learn a language I already know so it boosts my confidence. This is a good start.
I'm not good at it.
Nobody's good at Spanish.
Michael, I'm scrolling through the Discord chat that we're speaking through, and like, why is everyone drinking cum?
I don't know. Ryan just gets in that mood where you just
Is Ryan
it
Ryan's butt
started.
munching cumbuster, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
it
What were you saying?
started like I think we gave Ryan was banned because he kept putting furry porn in the chat, and
Uh-huh.
then we gave him permission again, and he like kept fucking with the music player for like an hour. Like he would like make it really bass boosted, and then he would like make it really low pitch and shit.
Uh-huh.
And then he got bored, and then he found out you can send gifs to the Discord, so he just started typing in people's names, and then he got bored of that, and he started sending uh stuff about com.
Like a lot. It's like
Yeah, he doesn't stop.
and they're drinking it so aggressively. Oh my God.
It's like cum challenges. There's a gif that says "Hey liberal, fuck you."
And then the one below it, welcome to conservative zone.
We should do that for
Um,
like a bit.
Welcome to the conservative zone. It's your host, Ben Shapiro.
Everything on the other side of the current, yeah, it's just he takes like a really well put together conservative man, and he drops him in like a really liberal society. So like he takes like a boomer from when they used to just be able to go work at a factory at 18 and do that until they die. You take one of those people and like drop them in like San Francisco. Just be their own little personal hell.
Give me out. Give
Who are you people? What are you doing?
Just like sitting on a bus, like contemplating why God did this to them. And then a naked homeless person just sits next to them, and starts eating it.
Oh god, like a homeless person was following me yesterday because I went on a walk late at night.
He smelled cheese on you, didn't he?
He probably did. No, he like came up to me. He's like, "Do you have $1 for the bus?" And I told him no. And he's like, "Okay, I'm gonna walk with you." And we were going. I was walking in an opposite direction of any bus stop,
Uh,
down like a darker and darker street.
He was making it darker.
I think so. It was weird. There, like every time we passed by a light bulb, it would shatter.
You
No,
look
yeah.
back, he's like twitching his like head.
No, but I had on AirPods and I was just walking around like listening to music, but like I listen to music at like 25% volume cuz I like hearing like the outdoor like noises and shit, like animals running by and shit for some reason.
Hmm.
But I was just walking by and like I just hear like a distant like "Hey you!" And then like I hear a bike bell like ring and then I just see like a homeless man with like what I assumed was like a Party City cape on. He just like pulled up to me and he stopped and then he got off his bike and started walking with me. And like,
Right.
yeah, he was like, it wasn't scary though because he was only like 5 foot like 6 or something like that. So I wasn't like intimidated. Like at worst, I would just be stabbed.
Huh?
But he just hopped off his bike and he was like, hey, have you seen a bus around here? And I was like, no, I haven't. And then he like said, I need $1 for the bus. And I was like, I don't have $1 on me. And then he was like, all right, I'm going to follow you. And then like, it's like, there's like no, it's like 11 at night. And like, I'm the only one outside besides this man. And he was just walking beside me.
You could have literally taken out all your anger on him.
I probably could have and gone away with it and just said he had like a knife or something. But
Yeah.
I didn't want to do that.
Oh,
But
all right.
I'm not gonna beat up a homeless man, Ramsey.
No, it's fine, I guess.
But yeah, he just like he kept asking like weirder and weirder questions. Like as we walked by, it was about money, and then he asked me if I lived around there, and I told him
Mhm.
no. And then he was like, "Are you walking towards your car?" And I was like, "No." And then like eventually, like before we got to a part that was really dark, he was like, "Okay, bye." And then he didn't say it like that, but he just got on his bike and he rode in the other direction. It was
Huh.
really It was really weird. He had like a presence about him that didn't feel human.
Right.
Yeah, it was really weird. Cause like he was saying shit that wasn't like regular speech. Like he was calling me sir,
Huh.
and like he just had like a cadence when he asked questions that sounded like it was like a Shakespearean play or something like that. Like there were
Hmm.
pauses at wrong times.
I think I think you fucked up an encounter with a genie.
I probably did. The bike was magical. If I pushed him over and stole the bike, I would have gotten infinite money.
Like, what if you saw the bike like fly in, like floating with glitter, and then you're like, fucking homeless people.
What? God damn it. Why can't they go use their glitter infused bikes that fly somewhere else? Get out of my good neighborhood.
Lowering the property value. Disgusting.
Ah, it was weird though. Because I live like right next to the college too. So like the entire area around that is like woods. And he got on his bike. I turned around and I walked a few feet and I turned around to see if I could see him and he was gone.
Honestly, that might have also been just a Maricosa professor.
Honestly, it could have. He fuck the fucking mid America. He didn't have a story that he could waste the first 20 minutes of class on, so he just had to make one by fucking with a random passerby that's walking.
Fuck, orientations. I need to...
I don't have anything but the syllabus. I need to kill 40 minutes. God damn it, dude. But yeah, it was a very eye-opening experience. I didn't feel fear the entire time though, which is weird. I think like if you were approached by like a random dude in the middle of the night, you'd be like, I don't know, like no
Oh,
fear like came over
clench.
me.
Right.
Yeah, I would feel. Would assume I would have felt a clench, but it was just kind of like, yeah, whatever.
Smooth. Smooth sailing. Air was passing through, no problem.
Yeah, I think it was just because like I was like walking like because I walked around the college, which you know is like full of like trees and shit, and it's not really it's lit up at night, but there's areas where it's like dark, dark,
Right.
and it's just kind of like I was like walking through that fine like near midnight, so it was just like when a person came out and there's streetlights around, I was like, yeah, this is probably safer than what I was just doing, so feel a little bit better. But
Oh,
yeah.
that kind of reminds me. The other day, I went to the store and I saw this like guy kicky footing on like I don't remember if it was a wheelchair or just like a swivel office chair, but
Mm-hmm.
he was like busting down a hill like
All
and
right.
I saw he had a really cool hat that I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
So I literally like chased him down like I cuz like cuz where I saw him like I couldn't just park and like ask him like, "Hey sir, how much for the hat?" Like
Hey, you there, boy? How much for that brand new hat?
I had to like go into a gas station, get out of the car, look around, saw he vanished, and I went back to the gas station and the car that was parked behind me, like he was behind me the whole time. So I asked him like, "You're behind me, right?" And he was like, "Yeah." Like, do you know where the guy in the wheelchair went? And he's like, "Oh yeah, he lives around here. Always busted down the hill." He probably went that way. So then like like, "Thank you, sir," and I like got back in my car and then went down the way and sure enough he was there. He went really far really fast. So eventually like I had to make a turn and then I park at the curb where he's like gonna be in if any moment now. And I
uh,
get out of the car and I'm like, sir, like I'm trying to get his attention and he just like goes past me and I'm like running after him and I'm like, sir, how much for the hat? And he's like,
why are
not
you
for sale.
why are
And
you
then
trying to buy a hat off of a homeless person?
it was a really cool hat.
What kind of hat was it? Was it like a
Top
top
hat.
hat? I
Yeah.
fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. It's weird. What are these are like? You know when there's like a movie of Utopia and then like the curtain slowly gets peeled back that everything's like corrupt? Like
Uh-huh.
what if Oceanside is like purgatory and we're finally like scraping back the curtain into hell and these are just cryptids that got away?
That's like the riddles or something.
Yeah, that dude was like warning me to leave Oceanside. Ah,
Hitler
yeah.
2 is coming. This time he's Buddhist.
What would Buddhist Hitler have a gripe against?
I don't know. What group seems to be the most hated right now? White males.
White males. Yeah, I wouldn't. That's such like a shitty point of view though.
What?
Oh, why all the white males are hated now?
No, I mean like if you wanted to like kill a lot of people, the easiest people group of people to kill would be white males.
I don't think so. Cause I
Yeah, it
mean,
should
like
be.
in one light you can say yes, but in like another light it's kind of like at least in America, white males are usually like gun owners,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
they also kind of like at the drop of a hat they kind of seem to form like protective groups around themselves, like Proud Boy things would start popping up. There'd be like
Uh-huh.
if like three or four white dudes died in some sort of politically motivated case, like millions of people that are white and stupid would like form militias to protect themselves, and
Exactly.
they would just actively start killing people that they think could kill them.
Guerrilla warfare.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't think you could possibly. I mean, you could probably kill like any
Oh,
mass group of people.
we'd have to weaken the mountain men of the world.
Like who?
Like those people that prefer to be in nature and stuff.
Oh, like I was gonna say like Appalachians, but those people are like the weakest people in the world. You mean like lumberjacks essentially, or
Kinda,
it's
but
just
like
like
America's version of it. Yeah.
outdoorsy woodsman type of people.
Yeah, where like they live in like small communities and they like it that way.
I mean,
And
I'm not gonna lie, like a small community with Wi-Fi connection might kind of be like OP.
yeah.
Like I would rather live there. I'd rather like work more remotely and live in like a small town than like live in a big city.
Yeah, definitely. But I mean like you know what I'm talking about where like the police force wears like cowboy hats or ranger
Yeah.
hats.
All the
So like
cars are like from the 90s and shit. Some roads aren't like complete. You can see
yeah.
outhouses.
Yeah, so like if you can somehow weaken their ethos, like their spirit, like introduce them to like I don't know, like VR porn or something.
Oh god. I've been missing out for years.
Exactly, something like that where they like you
I
show
think
them fire You
you'd
show them the
probably
fire that the city has that they don't, and they're
you'd
missing
have to
out on.
find a way where like any store bought food is just piled with sugar. I know it's already, but I mean like like the healthy like shit that they buy.
Uh-huh.
Like like they buy like wild animal
Goat's milk.
meats
Yeah.
and like goat's milk and shit. If you just like loaded that with sugar, you can probably like weaken their society really quickly. Cause like I don't know
Yeah.
why, but I feel like every person I know that eats like nothing but sugary shit, they're like not productive people at all.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's like a main key in taking down like the ego of like a race is just
Yeah.
kill them with sugar.
Well, I mean, it's working out for like. Never mind. But yeah.
It's working out for who, Ramsey?
No, let's go back to killing white people.
Oh god. No, yeah. The Oceanside cryptids, man, they're a weird series of people.
Series.
Yeah. I think like there's those two, there's the trench coat guy. There's the dude that has like a button car. And I haven't seen any more beyond those like four people. But I know they're out there.
They guard the corners of this city.
There's gonna be a foreign attack and you're gonna see like the four corners light up a different pillar of light.
And then you just hear that like fucking Wonder Woman song that
Yeah.
oh fuck, everyone get inside.
The pillars start like converging upon like a single point.
What, you just see like giant cylinders like rise out of the ground.
You see like a golden trench coat wearing fellow. His name is Super Trenchcoat. He has all the Tovar emeralds.
The Tovar Emerald. Just green
God.
Jolly Ranchers, like sculptures of Tovar's head.
They're buried around in the fucking ones in Mans Buchanan. There's one in El Camino. They're just buried around public parks in Oceanside.
Only like virgin hands can pick them up, otherwise you get disintegrated.
You are unpure. Ah, ah. Oh god, that's a terrible thought.
Just imagine like some like version of the Goonies where like they're in college and they're like, fuck, none of us can pick up the fucking Tovar emeralds. And like the douche friend's like, you can pick them up. No, guys, I'll die.
Oh god, that would literally just be me outing you. If like we were in ever like a big situation and like some dude with a gun like came up to him and was like, if there's a virgin in the group, you are spared, and you're just like in the back like, whoa, looks like we're gonna die, guys.
Like the last scene of like Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're all gonna die together.
Ah god. They need to come out with another war movie like that. I mean, there's one like every 2 years, but we're missing one. We haven't had a good one since 1917. That was like 5 years ago already.
Dunkirk was pretty good. Um, Star Wars Rogue One.
That's not military. That's
It
Star
literally
Wars.
is.
Star Wars doesn't have military. It's not military unless you're killing unfortunate people.
They are.
They're in the Star Wars universe. They're very fortunate.
No,
They can possibly have lightsabers. We have no ability to have those.
we have no ability to produce blue milk naturally.
Yeah, we do.
How?
Blue dye. I didn't think of that shit, Lips. I'm
That's
pretty
not
sure
natural.
if you just fed a cow like blue dye, it'd probably produce blue milk.
It starts bleeding out of its udders. Maybe if we try red.
If we try red dye, then the blood will look like red milk. Wait.
No, hold on. Y'all persecuting me before I can explain myself.
He's in like a town hall meeting. I'm
He
trying
just
to
has a
fix.
super big like Doug Dimmadome hat. Y'all
Sir,
trying to make me out like the Antichrist.
sir, we're trying to approve critical race theory in our schools. Why are you here? Oh god. Is it a crime to just go and like disrupt a town hall meeting?
No?
Ah, fuck.
Well,
When I'm crazy, like when I'm like 60 years old and I have nothing left, I think that's just what I'm gonna do for sport.
gonna be like, fuck, what's the name of that guy who died with a piss jug in hand?
Fucking Fed smoker.
Yeah, Fed smoker, yes.
Oh god. I hate that like I saw the picture of him dead and I knew it was him.
Ah, ah.
Like I think I originally like saw it. It said like YouTuber dead in the street or something like that. It had like something like internet personality like dead on the side of the road or something like that. And I was like, that's fucking Fed smoker.
What if he had to die in order to be able to kill God?
Oh god, you just see the sky open up and Fed smoker's ugly mug just appears. He's pulling out a tooth. Guys, watch this.
First one's for the dinosaurs. This one's for you. It's coming, guys.
Like, guys, look at all this shit they're hiding up here, and he just picks up a dinosaur. Dude, it's really cool up here.
He just drops it in the middle of like a third world country.
Ah, Jesus. Just drops it in the middle of Haiti.
The weapons from this world cannot slay the enemy I wish to eradicate.
Yeah, what if it was bulletproof? He just drops a fucking heavenly T-Rex and just rips through the fucking world.
Rips through the White House.
Yeah. God rest
Finds
Fed Smoker, man. God rest Fed Smoker.
But imagine, what if that was the reason, like, how he died? Because, you know, like, he did meth a lot, and, you know, doesn't really help you think straight. Let's just put it that way.
It doesn't help you live straight either. That's probably what he died of.
What if, like, he literally, like, was trying to kill God, but then came to the conclusion that he couldn't do it in this mortal world?
So he killed himself.
Or, like, yeah, or something. Well, I mean, he did end up dead, so...
I mean, it worked. What if when you die, you just appear in like the Sonic Chew world?
Uh... Are you a willing participant?
Maybe one day, not hopefully anytime soon.
But like when you go, like are your like sensory organs like
Sonic Chew, I'll be there soon.
or are they like aimed to like seek pleasure from the Christian's uh code of eth code of ethics, if you will?
Christian coat of arms. No,
Well,
is that
'cause you
kind of
know like
like, is that what happens when you die? Like, what if what you died is like what you were last really interested in? Like, that's when like the DMT in your head kicks over or whatever.
well that's interesting because I was hearing about this story about this like brony who like I think he went on a killing spree and he was like a brony and he wanted to, you know, they're into My Little Pony.
As they are.
And I think in his like suicide note or like his manifesto or whatever, like at the end of it said, "And when I die, I will finally be with my fucking Buttercup or whatever the name of the character is."
I will finally be with you.
Yeah.
That's so good. I don't know. I always found that weird. Like, what if it was? I feel like it would have to be like something of recent memory. Like, because I don't think like if you die, you would just like go back in time to when you were a kid or something like that. I feel like it'd be like what you consider like a good thing then is what you'd probably just like live with eternity in.
Rape and murder.
Because like Wouldn't that suck if like you got really into Christian lore and then like the day you're researching everything you die? So like you just spend the rest of eternity inside a Sonichu world.
I mean,
You don't want to
but
be
that,
there.
but like that would imply like, well, I guess that would make like Al Qaeda like feel like make sense.
Oh, it's the 72 virgins and all that.
Yeah,
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 that's like the last thing implemented into their head before they go do that.
yeah, yeah. You're gonna get him, and it's like that's like honestly, if you were really gonna get 72 virgins, like it doesn't matter like what what it takes to get there.
I need them. I don't even
It's
get
like,
what the appeal is of like 72 virgins.
well, they're so deprived, no? Like
What?
just culturally,
Virgins?
or no,
I
just
mean,
like
you're
of
pretty
anything like
deprived.
feminine. No,
Oh,
like just
yeah.
like about. So it's like the 72 virgins for them is like a catch-all phrase. So like their
Virgin.
imagination fills in the rest.
Oh, God. I want a virgin that's really good at sex.
Well, yeah, they probably don't even have like the idea that someone could be good at sex.
Fuck. I don't know, man. Al-Qaeda's a weird thing that's been going on recently. I think I've almost had enough of it.
They kind of rub you the wrong way a little bit.
I think I might have to interfere at some point.
Uh-huh. Guys, knock it off.
Come on now. You guys had your own land over there. You were happy. Go back.
We're all adults here.
You do like the pick me girl thing. You just go up to like a fucking. You go up to just like a dude with an AK and he's like shooting at people. Like, dude, come on, look at me. Look at me. You're not like this. Come on, put the gun
Uh-huh.
down. Put the gun
Well,
down. Come on.
the crazy thing is like that might work.
Yeah, honestly, my like,
Just
shit.
imagine just sending like some dolled up like American girl down there, like dressed up like a fucking like a hey gal girl on the internet,
Mm-hmm.
and then they just like
They just
infiltrate ISIS.
they just send fucking Pokemon or like some e
Yeah,
girl.
come on, guys.
Come on, guys. This isn't really cool. They're not gonna donate
Oi,
if you're still here.
it's right. It's not cool at all. You're pretty cool. How cool are you? Rate me on cool scale.
Why does he have a cool scale on his head?
He wants to know if he's cool in the eyes of the girl.
Am I cool like celebrity boxer Lou Ferrigno? Or am I lame like Anthony Fantano?
What if like ISIS or Al Qaeda fucking hates Anthony Fantano, but not violently, just like in his opinion?
They're just like, ah,
He's so fucking lame.
he doesn't like My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. He gave it a 6 out of 10. Fucking hate him.
What a
How do
fucking poser. Wait
those
till he hears what I have to say.
those are the people in his comment sections. They're like, you don't have the right to review hip hop because you are white.
Well, Al Qaeda is like really into like Black history and stuff.
No, they just fucking hate Fantano. They're
They're just, shit-
grasping. They are
they're just
grasping at
grasping at
straws.
straws.
You cannot review this dude's album because he is gay and you are not. This is cultural appropriation.
Know where I'm from. What we do to gay is not review their music.
Ah, God, I forget. Do you remember our like computer design teacher who shall not be named?
Oh yeah,
Ah, fuck. I remember. You know who Sam Smith is, right?
Sam. Yeah,
Yeah, I remember like he was talking to some dude like in our class about like Sam Smith's album. He was like, "Yeah, I thought it was a good album, and then I found out he was gay, and then he just paused."
I think I know.
But, but
Yeah.
like he was pausing because he was eventually gonna be like, and that made the album better. But it was just like funny in like the 2 seconds where I was like, did he really just fucking say that? Just out of fucking nowhere.
if he like thought out of order? What if he like wanted to find a context where he could just say the thing, just so they could say it, not out of spite or anything? Uh,
What, that him being gay really made the album worse?
yeah, yeah.
Like, I have
He
nothing
just
wrong with gay people. It's just these two things don't correlate, but or they do correlate, but they don't cause each other.
no, like he wanted to say something like that at some point during the day, and that was just the perfect opportunity.
Honestly, yeah, I feel like teachers do that a lot because I feel like there's always like some impression where like a teacher says something witty, but it's kind of like I know they didn't do that on the spot.
Yeah.
Like they've been saving that just for like a kid to ask a stupid question.
Like, do you know where the bathroom is? I do, Gerald, and it's in your pants.
have
Shit in them right now.
Have you ever TA'd for a teacher that you had previously?
Once.
I think like I was a TA for a semester of senior year, and like it was for what's his name? Fucking not Coach Stewart. Fuck, what was that dude's name? It was like some dude that was like really big and weird, and you would like teach government, and like I would literally like hear
Oh,
the
Ralph?
same, huh?
Ralph?
Maybe, but
Coach Ralph was like the head football coach.
no, it wasn't that dude. I forget his name.
I probably shouldn't say names, but
Yeah. But yeah, I was just like sitting in the back of his class because like I was a TA and he didn't do anything as a teacher, so I didn't do anything as a TA.
uh,
So like every single quip that I thought was witty that he said, he just repeated verbatim in the next class.
oh,
Like I feel like they have like a set of jokes that they just stick to.
yeah.
Cause I mean, what they like teach for like fucking 20 or 30 years, and it's usually the same material every year, so might as well find a groove that works.
And no one's gonna steal their material.
You just hear like a really shitty joke. Like someone like says like something about like Kennedy or something like that in a history class, and like a rival history teacher walks by, he's like, God damn it.
He just like throws his books against the wall or something.
He like goes into the principal's office, he's like, God damn it, Ferguson's stealing my shit. That was my bit. I worked really hard on it. I got the biggest laugh and he's over here fucking stealing it. And he's like, his face is all red and shit.
He's like trying not to cry, but like he's hoping that his anger overpowers his sadness.
No, it's like when a teacher's giving or when the principal's like giving an assembly to like a few, like a handful of classes in like the auditorium, he just like interrupts that.
Hey everyone, hey, just to let you know, we have a faculty member here who's fucking or
Mr. Stevenson over there is a goddamn joke stealer.
you like that? You like that being your title, Stevenson?
Yeah, huh? Maybe you should leave. And he gets fired. Oh god, man. High school was bad times, man. Bad times.
Was it?
I mean, it wasn't necessarily good. It wasn't necessary. It was neutral times. I should say that.
Neutral?
I don't think I had a
Was
bad high school experience. I think everything was just pretty neutral.
I mean, like I had some like crazy and like dark things happen to me during high school, but like overall, I think I came out all right.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I felt like bullying would be a lot more intense, but it wasn't. Because, I mean, like,
Yeah.
in every form of media you see, it's kind of like, oh, you're not going to survive high school, you fucking loser. It's like the easiest shit.
It really was.
You literally just get paid, or you don't get paid, but you literally just get fed to sit in a desk for 8 hours, and then you go home and play video games until the next day.
Kind of.
Oh, God. I never
Is
knew.
that
I don't think I've ever like heard of like really bad bullying stories either from high school, like personally.
or like when you hear them, you're kind of like, that's not that bad.
Yeah, you hear them, and it's literally just a dude like someone like said something inappropriate, and then people called him out on it, and that's literally
Yeah,
it.
but like there are instances where it's like someone kind of like can't really take a joke,
Oh yeah, I know
but
you.
then yeah, but like it's that's the impetus. They can't take a joke,
Hmm.
but then when the person who's making fun of them sees that vulnerability, it just becomes exploited.
I mean, that's so easy to avoid, though. I mean, that still happens now. Like, I
Like
think,
as
like,
adults,
yeah,
yeah.
in our friend group, even like if you have a coworker that can't take a joke, like, eventually, like, the people that notice it will form together to mess with them.
Yeah.
And it's never like a mean spirited thing, it's just
That's
natural.
literally the plot of The Office.
Yeah. What, do you watch The Office? Are you
I
quirky?
know how it works. Yeah, I'm pretty
You
quirky.
fucking quirky, dude. You're relatable.
Quirky and my feet stink.
God damn. We might have to. I'm gonna hit you up later. If
They
you're
check all the
quirky.
bases.
God damn, you like The Office. You're relatable. Your feet stink. You're a match made in heaven.
What was that one like post where it was like, "Oh, Peter, your feet stink real bad."
No, it was Joe.
Oh, it was
It was
John.
fucking Joe, and they had hyper realistic African American feet that
And they were
were way too fucking big.
and they did not look appetizing.
It's kind of, and
It's
I
just
hate that like it switches from being 2D to being what's the name of the what's the fuck, I forget the
like
term of
Funko
it.
Pop or what?
No, it goes from being like 2D, like you see everything like in front of you, to like
Uh,
fuck, what's the name of the camera angle where like you're looking above and down at something so you can see like the surrounding area.
Panorama,
Sunlight, it's like super something.
like fisheye lens.
Yeah, it goes to like that, and it's like peering down and you like see the entire scene from a different angle. That's a very eerie video, and I hate it.
Oh. I don't remember that part where they just like break the fifth wall or something.
They stink really bad, Lois. Ah, God, I fucking hate memes like that.
I hate that they like how long they last.
Yeah, like the point of a joke when it's like surreal comedy like that, like the joke always goes like 40 seconds longer than it should, and it just makes you uncomfortable.
Honestly, the joke really isn't for you anymore. It's for the person who's just making you uncomfortable. They just
Ah,
lured you in to a good time.
I got it's like a YouTube poop when they're just doing like basic edits, and then it goes to something like really like surreal and in depth for like 40 seconds, and then it just goes back to like normal like random YouTube poop shit.
Just like Patrick SpongeBob and like the editing's like duh, and then just like I don't know, it's like SpongeBob. It's like really eerie music. SpongeBob,
Where
I've come for you.
where did you go? No, it's never, you can never see bad intent. It's always something that's just like completely eerie.
Yeah,
It's like, where did he go? Go. And then everything like fades out and shit.
yeah.
I fucking
The
hate
only
those
thing that
videos.
was intentionally eerie, but then kind of worked, was well. Also, I was a kid when I saw this, but like SpongeBob Saw. Have you seen those two videos?
Those fucking suck. Those are made in MS Paint.
They had an aura to them at the time.
Did those have scary or they had scary music, right?
Yeah, it was the
Dude,
Saw
I think
music.
like I'm pretty sure I was like 7 when I saw those, and I was really scared to click on them. I don't think I watched them until I was like 10 or 11.
Right? They had an aura to them, like the way they were poorly drawn.
Dude, there are some videos like that.
It looked like they were drawn by like a troublemaker kid, but he had like a bad family like life.
Yeah. There are just like some videos where like they're not there anymore either. Where like you look at the title and you're like, if I click on this, I'm going to a darker place.
Yeah, they're gone now.
Cause there's like I don't think there's that big of a shield of anonymity anymore, like there was back then. Because like you had no idea who fucking made those videos. Like it could be
Yeah.
anybody, and you don't
Yeah.
know what they can do in videos. Because like the internet's still kind of new to you at the time, especially when you're like a 10-year-old.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like I don't know what this video is going to do to me. It's fucking new territory, man.
The new paradigm.
I feel, yeah, that's like completely gone off of YouTube. I think that's kind of gone from the internet as a whole, at least for us, because we're kind of like old enough to like understand like pretty much everything that can happen to you on the internet, you know?
Yeah, but the internet we have access to is
Mhm.
actually such a small fraction of what it's like the tip of the iceberg of like the whole entirety of the internet.
Oh yeah, with like all the deep web shit and
Well, yeah,
stuff like
not
that.
even that, but just like you know how like some stuff is you have access to it if you say you're in this country,
Mhm.
but no access to it also.
Yeah.
Like you know how like Netflix is different in like the UK and all that.
Yeah.
So it's like that doesn't just apply to Netflix. It applies to like multiple levels to the internet that we like can't even conceive of because, you know, we never had it.
Yeah, I always knew that was around. It's kind of weird because you're pretty much just like treading water in like a giant ocean when you're on social media.
Hmm.
Because like you can literally, if like
It's
you
weird.
open a
It's an ocean
computer,
that's a pool.
because like it's really just search engines and social media for us at least, and that's it. Like
Well,
there's
yeah,
so
it's
much
like
shit that we
someone
can't see.
someone filtered the internet for us.
Yeah.
Because before you just went to websites, but now they have apps for you to just it's like the lens in which you're gonna explore the internet like
Mm-hmm.
forever and ever through.
I wish we could like time travel back to like 2004 as like 20
Internet.
year olds and just experience like all the like, because I mean it was like really slow and shitty, but I feel like it was like a much more
Dude, we could
untapped.
invest into like Bitcoin.
Dude, we can invest in this shitcoin and make like Pogger money. I don't know. There's always
Uh,
like the internet as a whole though is like a much. It felt like a broader frontier than it does now. Like I feel
yeah.
like I don't know. I feel like there's nothing left to explore on the internet personally. Because I mean, like even if you go into like deep web videos or like if you were to go on the deep web, like there's so many people that have like covered like pretty much all the shit on there already. It's kind of like it's not really a secretive thing anymore.
Kind of lame now.
Yeah. It's just another thing for a 12-year-old to make a YouTube video on.
Whoa. Yeah.
Whoa, guys, this is a cookbook on how to cook children. Look, guys, I found this on the deep web. It's scary. And that's pretty much it.
Honestly, I'm very curious to how technology and how we interact with it is gonna look like 20 years from now.
I kind of think we've plateaued. I think it's just gonna be like this for the rest of our lives.
Just like toddler iPad toddlers for like ever and ever.
Yeah, I feel like that's gonna put a big dent in productivity.
Yeah.
Because you have product toddlers and all they do is eat sugar and salt.
And look
And
at blue screens and don't
yeah.
move.
Yeah. They literally have everything. They have nothing to work towards.
Yeah, because like with the internet, it's literally like a you think it and then it could come in front of you.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh shit.
Oh, I'm not doing that again.
Mom, the internet came in front of me. Make it stop. Ah, crazy times though, man. Crazy times.
Yep, yep. You think that's a good note to end on?
Yeah, to all the aspiring parents out there, don't let your children use the internet until they're like 8 years old.
Or
Just lock them up.
before you let them, you make sure they learn how to code first.
Yeah, and if you have like a 65-year-old or plus that's living in your house, just take them out back and shoot them. You, I mean, yeah, for all the kids that are listening, if you have a gun in your house that you know you can get to, just kill your grandparents.
Send them to the land with 72 virgin My Little Ponies.
Yeah, they'll be
They'll be
great.
happier there.
They'll be grateful that you did that.
Yeah.
They may sound disappointed now, but they don't know what awaits them on the other side. And thank you all for listening. We'll catch you next week.